The Los Angeles Angels are in town.
He's the only guy on the team that can hit, according to Matt Chapman of Toronto. Of course, he's talking about Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei with a drive to right. He has welcomed himself to Canada.
Shohei gives Angels the 1-0 lead, but
yesterday, maybe a bit of a grimace grabbing at his back immediately.
That could put Phil Nevin in a bind. Shohei would come up with the bases loaded 1 out in the 9th, but he is pinch hit for under mysterious circumstances.
Stefanik takes ball 1, ball 2 to ball 3.
A lot of pressure riding on this.
It's strike 3 called in the outside corner to Stefanik.
Apple TV has a special knack for ruining the strike zone graphic. Did you see where that pitch went? And do you see where it's visualized? Notice how the actual flight in blue and graphic representation in yellow are different circles, and an even closer look reveals the ball never actually passes through the area represented by the yellow circle. I've noticed this is something that uniquely happens with Apple TV games, which means Phil Nevin sees this on a tablet and thinks it's a much worse pitch than it actually was.
Watch this here, Wayne. You can see this pitch might have been a little bit off the plate.
Seeing these visuals is so funny to me. Yes, absolutely parallax. And let's not forget the computer has this as a ball by less than half an inch. Phil Nevin is about to try to fight Mike Estabrook.
Now Moniak gets a line drive. It is caught by Whit Merrifield. The Blue Jays get an important win to start this.
To quickly explain, umpires have to go through the visitors' dugout to access the umpires' room in this stadium. A similar thing actually happened at Fenway Park years ago, but we'll talk about it later. So Nevin's trying to show Estabrook the iPad. It'll escalate.
There could have been a difference.
Phil Nevin needs to be restrained in the Angels dugout. Ray Montgomery, the bench coach, as Phil Nevin was in the face of Mike Estabrook, who was heading back into the clubhouse area.
And after all that, Phil goes down the steps. Anyway, is he going to the Angels clubhouse, trying to get to the umpires? We'll never know. Or will we? I do want to talk about the Fenway issue. Brook Jacoby of Toronto got suspended 14 games for allegedly pushing Doug Eddings against a wall in a dugout tunnel after losing. Will anything happen to Nevin here? We'll find out. Will anything more importantly than that happen to the terrible Apple TV graphics of the strike zone? Chances are, no.